Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic, the Ravens have placed a non-exclusive tag on Lamar Jackson. I really have watched and heard so many people defend everything that the Ravens are doing, everything that they've done, every decision that they've made thus far. And frankly, I think that the Ravens organization is foolish. And let me tell you why. Okay? So, let's be real. If you're in the need of a QB1 at the level of a Lamar Jackson, would you let the Ravens know that you're not willing to give him a certain amount of money? Remember, it's already came out that Lamar Jackson does not want a fully guaranteed contract. That's what he said. He does not want a fully guaranteed contract. He just wants as much guarantees as what Deshaun got. And that's fair. That is fair. So, people are saying that the Ravens are using the market to dictate, how they're going to go through this. Somebody posted this, though, and I was laughing when I read it. I was so laughing when I read it. Somebody on Twitter put, what's really potentially intriguing about the Lamar Jackson situation is this. If Lamar waits until after the draft to sign an offer sheet, that new team can still use their first rounder this year. Rams, Dolphins, 49ers, etc. They all can make offers at that point. So, like I said, he's in the driver's seat. He's in the driver's seat. Because all the team has to do now, they can talk to Lamar like, look, Lamar, we want to keep our first round pick to help build around you. Let me tell you how they're going to word this. Look, Lamar, the Ravens didn't care about you, Lamar. They're willing to make you wait. They're willing to make you go out there and try to look for something that all of us know that you're deserving of. So I'll tell you what you do. Do a deal with us, right? And do it after the draft so we can keep our first round pick for this year. It'll help us solidify and give you more help. And it will give us ammo to trade and certain stuff that can help build a team around you. Tell me if that doesn't sound logical to you. And this is what I've been saying. So now us Raven fans are stuck in it, looking at them saying, this isn't fair. Like, this isn't fair at all. Because at that moment, the Ravens wouldn't even have a first round pick, another one, until the very next draft. And they would only get two. You think that that's enough? Listen, if a team is willing to give Lamar that money, the Ravens are not matching it. I'm telling y'all this right now. If the team gives him that much, they're not matching it. And you know why they're not going to match it? Because Bisciotti has already talked to the owners. That's why he's so confident that Lamar can't go out there and get that money. Remember, this is not, even though I blame EDC for a lot of the stuff because they could have signed him earlier, right? And foregone any of this confusion. Now it's not really EDC and Lamar that's in a negotiation. It's Bisciotti. That's who it is. That's who he's in a negotiation with. And Bisciotti's already talked to the owners, and the owners are telling Bisciotti, listen, man, we ain't giving him that money. So Bisciotti's like, oh, yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry. It's a gamble we can take. Don't worry about it. They ain't going to give him that money. He's ours. Until one team that has been annoyed by the arrogance of Bisciotti in this front office, and this organization says, Lamar, we love you. Here you go. And then what? The Ravens are going to be, but they're not a good team, though. I mean, why would they even do that? That's not smart. You know why? Because once they get him in the door, once they get him out again, they could put some of it to signing bonuses, like they're going to do the Deshaun's. They can make sure that they can get themselves to build a team around him. But now they got their QB of the future. It's simple. Simple. Listen, I was even looking up at what Tony Jefferson was saying, right? Tony Jefferson came out and he was trying to say, Raven fans, don't worry. Like, he's like, this is what he said, word for word. I'm quoting it now. Tony Jefferson, my opinion, Lamar will be a Raven. They'll let the market dictate his contract. I always believe they'll match any offer he accepts. 2 first-round picks is simply not enough to replace his rare talent and his value to the franchise. Raven fans, it will work out. Just my opinion. Do you know how many franchises would love the ticket sales of a Lamar Jackson? The jersey sales of a Lamar Jackson? The box office attraction of a Lamar Jackson? Huh? Do you know how many of them would kill for that level of talent? And on top of him being box office, he wins. And he can win with less. When there might be a year in there where you're like, look, Lamar, this we're in a semi-rebuild. We're going to get you more stuff, but this year we got to kind of eat some of the money back and stuff like that. He can still get you to the playoffs. He's proven it with the Baltimore Ravens. They were the most injured team in the league, and it wasn't even close. They were injured before the season started. He had them. And he had them in an AFC with Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Derek Carr, Justin Herbert, Burrow. He had them at the top of the AFC. The AFC, the entire AFC, not just the AFC North, the entire circumference of the AFC. So, other teams are looking at it and saying, okay, let's be real. Off the field, he's a gem. He does great charitable work. Kids and fans absolutely adore him. He's probably the biggest box office star in the entire NFL, and he wins. The only player you can say that wins more consistently than him is Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes started off his career with the greatest receiving tight end the game has ever seen, and with the second best deep threat the game has ever seen. With the greatest offensive head coach the game has ever seen. With one of the best OCs the game has ever seen. That's his bar. That's the comparison. See, but like I told you before, this is arrogance. This is pompous attitude behavior that is being trickled down throughout the organization to say, how dare you? We drafted you. How dare you make us come to you? How dare you want that much money? How dare you expect that much money? You should be happy that you're here. That's the mindset that's going through the Baltimore Ravens castle right now. I'm so sick and tired of this organization. I'm dead serious. If they lose Lamar, it's going to be so hard for me to root for them. I mean, I'm a Raven fan, and I'll do, but I'm going to flame them every chance I get because there's no excuse. If they didn't want to pay, listen, let me tell you this right now. They said a smart man learns from his mistakes. Mind you, the Ravens made this mistake with Flacco. Remember, they were like, oh, go out there and prove more. Flacco went out, won a Super Bowl, and they overpaid him, right? Okay, whatever. So, like the old saying goes, a smart man learns from his mistakes, right? A wise man learns from other people's mistakes. Meaning that wise man doesn't have to make the mistakes to learn from it. You watch Dallas with Dak. You've seen how important the QB is to these teams. You can do without a pass rush. You can do without a middle linebacker. You can do even without a corner. But the QB position, you've seen how imperative they are to a team. And you watch what happened in Dallas. And the Ravens still didn't learn their lesson. That means they're neither smart nor wise. They're just foolish. Absolutely foolish. And it's a travesty. I swear to God, on everything I love right now, if it comes down to it that Lamar Jackson leaves And the next team he goes to, he is not only successful, he becomes a champion. A 30 for 30 ESPN. And I don't want a short. I mean a full 30 minutes, 30 for 30 for 30 minutes needs to be made. It has to be made. Listen, man, I'm so disgusted. I'm so disgusted. I don't want to hear none of this. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Something has to get done. Listen, man, I saw all this come down and I'm just like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. And this man went out and did it, bro. Like, what is wrong with EDC and them? Do they really think that he's replaceable? Or we're going to let the market dictate his price? That's never worked in the history of the NFL. That's never worked. Bro, this team is so frustrating. Oh, my God. Oh. So frustrating.
Oh, great heavens.
Just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm looking at them and I'm like, bro, I want to see what the excuse is going to be if Lamar Jackson goes to another team and starts winning. What's going to be the excuses? Oh, well, the Ravens are still smart. I mean, what are they going to do? Hamper their team? Wait, that's when it's going to be the funnest time to be a Raven fan. Because then you can take aim at all of the excuse makers. And I will be there for all of it. The Ravens, you know what we want. We want Lamar Demetrius Jackson. How hard is that to know? Oh, I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want an MVP QB and my done. Like, duh. What's up? Frustrating and sickening. And that was another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Listen, you guys have been not only amazing, you guys have been great. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. Thank you for commenting. And for anybody new watching this channel, please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. We love talking to each other inside the comment section. Just be cordial and respectful of other people's differing views, and we'll have no problem. And at the bottom of the screen, if you would like to donate to help this channel grow monetarily, right at the bottom of the screen, as you see, is a QR code to a Cash App. The Cash App's also in the description. Money sign, The Wunderkind Show. So once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. It's your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp!